Thursday Night Live, what's up, guys? Halloween promo. You get to choose one of these 3 bags, orange handles, sugar skull liners inside, tool bag lights. Handle fully encompasses under the entire bag, lined, super sweet. You get 25% off. You get to choose a bag. To qualify, you have to order $50. Your order has to be $50 subtotal. That means after the discount and before the price of shipping. When you go to checkout, there will be something that says subtotal. If your order at subtotal is not $50, you will know that you do not qualify. I don't know why people have a hard time with that. 500 IV pouches, black. Woodland, small mesh pockets. 6x6 zippered utility pockets with flat pocket. Typhon, red thread. Orange, single point bungee slings. Somebody asked for those. I don't remember who. Was it Sis? Didn't Sis ask for an orange single point sling? We did a few large multi-cam clothes bags. More OD Rallymans, pals on the side. More padded suspender sets in Woodland or in multi-cam. We also do have Woodland. Day packs are coming off the line in OD Black. If you would like one, now is a good time to get them. Day packs, day packs. More mesh pockets, day packs. Not sure what these are. I think these are mini kits. Yep, mini kits over here. More day packs. Josh, what's up, brother? What's going on? Zio, yeah, you actually were first, Zio. Usually when somebody says first, they are actually not first, but you actually were. And third was Kiri. WebDad was second, and fourth was James Young. What's going on, James? Micon, what's up? Chase Peoples, what's up? Gold Leader. The promo is really nice. It's a really nice promo. That is Type 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 panel seat belt webbing. It's got a nice stiff hand to it. Really nice. Josh, what's up, Joshua? Good evening. You'll have some business card holders. I'm going to pick one up Monday. I'm sure we do. We make them. That's one of those things that's just on there. Even if you order it, we run them pretty quick. Coyote on Black Day Pack. Yeah, those are nice. Coyote on Black. Highlander Orange. Yeah, the Highlander Orange. Super sweet. Super sweet. It's pretty fly. Cars at the mechanic. There were more issues that he discovered. Some of the parts are still under warranty since he installed it. What kind of car is it? Seaside. My day was good, man. Yes, all the girlies say I'm pretty fly for the white guy. FS Jeff, what's up, man? Why don't orphans play hide and seek? Because there is no one looking for them. Byron Roberts, what's up? So how is everybody's day? We think that the snake building is fully painted. We did get a full pallet of stall mats. I think that's what we're putting down. Well, I mean, we were already committed. That's what we're putting down in there. And that's good. The stall mats will give some insulation on the floor, between the floor and the cage. We might, if we need to, we will still make basically 2x4 frames that the caging sits on, so it has a full 3.5-inch air gap, and then we'll run heat tape under there, or heat panels, or I don't know, 12-inch heat tape or 4-inch heat tape. We'll figure it out as we need to. but the building is not actually 16 feet inside. So I have to cut stall mats that are 6 feet long. I think that a circular saw is how we're going to do that. Maybe a track saw. Reading up on artificial intelligence agents, AGI, alignment, flops, and other nightmare fuel. Thus is like cigarettes for society. How do you feel about the EMP shield devices used for, well, I have them on my building here. I have them on my trucks. I have 12 EMP shields probably on the property. So I mean, how do you test it? But if nothing else, they insure your shit. So if your shit gets fried, it covers $25,000 of everything on that particular circuit. And I have them on my mains coming in the building, and I have them on vehicles and such. So cheap insurance, if nothing else. And if worst case, maybe your shit runs when other stuff doesn't. I mean, I do have other vehicles that will still run without, if the other stuff doesn't. Saw a video of someone using a utility blade and a cordless multi-tool. Oh, that's, maybe. I do have a couple multi-tools. I do have a code for EMP shield, as a matter of fact. What is that? It's code SOE, I think. And that will get you $50 off of your order. And I believe that you can use that on multiple orders. So rather than stacking up 2 or 3 devices on one order, I think you can use it several times to get 50 off each device. Radio Made Easy, good to see you today, dude. Code SOE, thanks Chuck. Very stressful day, good day, nice. Saw a video of someone using utility blade. We made friends with a restaurant owner. It's really cool to find some good, yeah, I bet it is, man. PT Cruiser, of course you have a fucking PT Cruiser, of course. It was my mechanic's grandmother's car. Yes, yeah. PT Cruiser, grandma car. Weird. Just received, I didn't get a text or email. I don't think anybody got a text or email yet. There is a delay. Norhiko, what's up? Speak the words that need to be spoke. They ask all the time. I tell them. They don't like the answer. I just keep saying it, and eventually some of them come around. Most don't, though. Text just came through 10 minutes ago. Right on. Got the text? Good. Text is out?
One of them.
One of the texts is out.
I'm about to send the one that has the actual email in it.
She's about to send the one that has the actual email right now. I got an email saying my order shipped today. We shipped a lot of stuff today. Amanda shipped a lot of stuff today. Yes, Amanda's day was completely reorganized by somebody that didn't show up. That shirt really, it does pop. It does, I like it. Extra small mesh pocket fits the Velcro on the outside of the mini kit. Mini kit. Extra small mini kit. Okay, got you. You saw that, Norhiko? Yeah, but yours isn't OD black, right? So that one is not yours. Charles, what's up, man? Orange is a good accent with a lot of camo. It is, man. It is. We actually did this without the orange. And you really, like, even I had to look at it. I'm like, what the fuck does it say? When's the next pulling the thread drop? Anytime. Brandel, I believe, was editing it today. We did an over 2-hour pulling the thread yesterday, and we did an over 2-hour members video, Q&A. And I would say an hour of that is about the SAW, squad automatic weapon, and light machine gunner unit use in small units. I believe that somebody we know is about to get a SAW. Got a new snake farm coming. Nope, we haven't shot any snake farm. Nobody there's not any comments on them and shit. It's not getting much traction, so Amanda's definitely been busy. I've been busy, so we just haven't done a snake farm. We actually have plenty of content right now to do a snake farm podcast, but the podcast doesn't get any traction on it. I get more traction off shorts that absolutely have nothing to do with snakes on that channel. Just acting silly. Everyone should have a saw, and you can. $10,000. You can buy one from FN. They have about 12 versions. You can get a full-size saw, parasaw. You can pick different colors, and you can even buy a 240 if you want to. That is the 308 belt fit. I know that you do, Kevin. I appreciate you. I see that you comment on all of that stuff. Hamster, what's up, man? And Adreno Project Board has plans for a 3-volt pulse generator that can be used to make small targeted EMP legal to build, illegal to use. What the fuck? How are you going to know if it works or not? I guess because it's so small. Power Courage, what's up, man? Watch the LBV build. What foam do you use to float? Any of it. Just get a good closed cell foam. There's a lot when looking at foam. We just use the foam from military isomats. Another day on the compound video. The compound looks so fucking rough right now. I've not mowed at all this year, so it's just fucking super, super wild. We just had a couple of freezes, so most of the tall plants have snapped and fallen now. Snake room being painted. The most recent video was the snake room. That's a very short, right? Very short one. Amanda has finished painting. We got to go in there and really take a look. I don't think we have any spots that need to be gone over. So all the outlets are wired up. They just have to be literally pushed into the receptacle plugs. There's these little pieces inside. So those go in. Uncover. We have to uncover all the outlets, put the outlets in. Uncover all the LED pedal lighting. And then the stall mats go down. And then we're ready to put animals in. Strap GoPro to those that would be fun. That would be good. I don't know how we would get it to sit in place though. They would just kind of go all over the place. Need to do another day on the compound. Have you ever thought about adding Molly to? Yeah, I'm absolutely not doing that. I don't want people running that round pouch on their gear. If you have room, on your fighting load to have an ear pro case, you don't have your your gear set up right. That is a pouch for protection, for just to put it in another bag with is really what that's for. Normally use a Cochrane 1500 jumpers and their field boots, looking for something new. I seem to recall seeing this question before. I don't know the answer to that, man. Can the 48 mag war bag be used as a butt pack? No. No. You could wear it there, but you'll hate it. It's definitely not. It's not. I don't know why the fuck you would want to do that, really. Going to sign papers for our new property Saturday. Finally getting out of the city. First thing I'm doing is getting chickens. What do you think the next 4 things? Decker, how much property? And what kind of infrastructure is there, right? Do you have any like lean-tos, barns, anything with a roof that we can do water catchment off of? And do you have shade? Is it flat property? Is it rolling hills that's got trees growing all over it? Like, what does it look like? Because that's going to dictate those next 4 things. Emu POV steady cam, yeah. I need to either find or make a pocket organize that will hold a DeWalt battery pack. I need to either find or make a pocket organize that will hold a DeWalt battery pack. That doesn't sound like a pocket organizer. get anxiety. I get anxiety before going back to work in this. Is this a bad thing? Pull your nuts out of your asshole. That makes no fucking sense. Work is what allows you to do everything that you want to do. And a lot of times you have to do a lot of something you don't want to do to be able to do what you want to do, especially for the rest of your life. An acre, flat, 4-car garage, one small tree. Plant trees. Fences make good neighbors. Fences keep dogs in, and dogs keep predators out. If you have chickens, you have bait if you do not have a livestock dog or two to protect those chickens. Now, you can have chickens in a cage, but your chickens do a lot better when you let them out of the cage. I have a 10 by 10 dog run with a tarp over it. Tractor Supply sells one as a chicken coop, chicken run, that has basically a mesh roof on it, so that makes your tarps last over a year. And then I have them in a pen that's like 20 by 30 feet probably, but they can come out, right? Once your chickens know they can fly, they'll fly. But you could take cattle panels, build a appropriate a pen, and then put chicken wire on the inside of it, and those chickens won't ever leave that pen if they never are taught that they can leave the pen. Now, hawks can still get those animals. Raccoons can come in there. I mean, you got to go out every night, make a cognizant effort, close the kennel up. That'll protect them somewhat. But simply having a proper dog removes all those problems. And then you're going to need something for shade. Those chickens have to have ability to have shade. Most of your dogs are going to need shade. Put up a just a small pole barn, right? It could even be just 4x4s with a, higher on one side, just a single pitch roof. You could do it if you're running, in the middle, you can run it double pitch. And then once you have a roof structure, you have shade and you have the ability to capture and harvest water, which is really big. Water, we can take the water and put them on cross-cut rail ties and elevate an IBC tote. Take your gutters, run those into there. Now you have 6 feet of head pressure. When you open that valve, you can move water anywhere downhill of that IBC tote with a garden hose or multiple garden hoses. If you need to push it uphill for $79, they've got a pump, which is going to require electricity, that will push it uphill, no problem. We do it all the time. You can get a pump that runs off gasoline. If you don't have electricity out there, you could run a battery box or something, out there, like a solar generator. Very good. So what's the cause? Are you worried that you will fail and let people down? Is it that you're spinning wheels and not progressing forward because of the job? Is it a coworker, toxic environment? I wish I could have chickens and little goats. I live in Long Beach, 6,500 square foot. You can have chickens. Don't tell them that you have chickens. You can have a couple hens. Nobody will ever know it. You could do quail. You could do rabbits. It's allowed versus able. I kept chickens and ducks in San Diego for 25 years. Drill pump. Yeah, you could do a drill pump. Maybe it's just the caffeine and nicotine. Maybe so. Maybe so. How do you sleep at night? Chewy. I meant tool bag. Oh, the whole DeWalt's. Yeah, I need to do that. We've been needing to do a couple organizers that hold bigger items. Yeah, you suffer young, so you don't have to the rest. It's accumulative, right? If you have the ability to do, and for 5 years, right? You can work your motherfucking ass off for 5 years, especially when you're young, and start putting that money together. Once you have that money will make some money. Chickens equal rabbits and goats. Yeah, and goats are fucking horrible. Everybody thinks they want goats until the day they have goats. Sheep are way easier than goats. You get hair sheep, then you don't even have to dock the tails or shear them. Quail's cool. We've done quail. To me, quail's a waste of time because there's another bird that these quail guys don't seem to have heard of, and it's called a fucking chicken. And it produces a massive egg compared to quail, and it produces a shitload of meat compared to quail. But quail, you can keep them in cages, and then when the inspector comes, or your fucking asshole neighbor reports you, they come and you have quail. They can't really say much about quail typically. 4 hours of sleep and clock in at 5 a.m. Work security dealing with crackheads and game. You need to work somewhere else, bro. You can be a security guard someplace other than there. You have to drive to it. Just found the channel. Much respect. Very good advice. Thanks, dude. I do this video every 82nd. What's up? I do this video every night, literally almost every night for, I don't know, 10 years. I've got 7,000 videos on the YouTube here. I'm also on Instagram and Facebook, pretty active there. Content's a little bit different. What we really do is build nylon tactical gear. I'm sitting in my shop with all of these sewing machines, and we build all these piles of gear. This is all shit we did today. And I've got a showroom where we pick and pull and ship out of there. And I do a little bit of homesteading, some business discussions, and then I've got some animals and stuff that I do some content with. Kevin King, what's up? Seaside, what's up? Vince Vega, how are you? I have 3 small chicken tractors with 3 hens and get 60 eggs a month. Yeah, that's awesome, dude. We have chicken tractors. We're not currently running the chicken tractors. I'm kind of thinking take that 3 acres out front and bulldoze it, level it out a little, maybe terrace it, and then put in a shitload of fruit trees, and then alley crop, right? Potatoes in between there, and then rabbit tractor, chicken tractor, or even sheep and tractors between those. Bought my house at 21, working full-time, had my own business back then. So it comes to what you are willing to do and what you're willing to accept. Absolutely, and we have the ability to accept a lot more when we're younger. And as you get older, you develop urgency. If you could take that urgency of an older person and put that with a young person who has the ability to suffer or just doesn't know any better, to suffer, and you also have all of that extra energy when you're younger, right? That vitality. If you can mix those together. Grumpy Plumber, what's up, bud? Did you end up going with a work truck? Did you get one? Taking your advice about what you said yesterday, 90 days to learn. Yeah, 90 days, man. You can fucking have a whole nother language in 90 days. You just have to immerse yourself in it. But a couple hours a day, you'd be fairly good at a task, right? If you want to learn welding, you can definitely learn welding in 90 days. If you want to learn, whatever it is. Bought more equipment. All right. Want to buy my wife a decent sewing machine for Christmas. She's a novice. Very small, cheap machine the kids bought her. What is she making, man? What's it for? And what's your budget? What do you want to spend? Around them, you can never relax. A simple word could get you smacked. They're only 13, but account for half. I lifted weights today and did dips after months of being... Yeah, you know how to work out, dude. Just fucking go work out. And you don't even have to do it like you were doing it 6 months or a year ago, right? Because you're going to fucking be sore as fuck. You're going to be tore up. You don't have to do that way. Just do something every day, and every day do more than you did yesterday. But you don't got to go in there and get under 365 pounds. You don't have to fucking go in there and squat heavy. Just get some movement, man, even if it's functional. These are the promo bags for the Halloween discount. I think the code is Halloween. Amanda will tell us in a minute.
Halloween 25.
Halloween 25 gets you 25% off your order, and you get a choice of a free promo bag. You get Highlander, Woodland, or Multicam Black. They come with the orange handles. If you snuck some weird shit in there in comments and asked for it, we'd probably do it for you. It's going to take longer to get your order, but we'll probably do that. Been watching you since I first seen you with James Yeager back in the day. Thanks for always putting out quality gear. Thanks, man. I live here literally because of James. I have known James. I knew James for 25, probably closer to 30 years. It's all steps, as long as the steps keep. That's right. That's right. Under a grand, ideally. She's been making animals for the grandbaby. She does want to do more. So, I don't know what making animals is. Like stuffed animals, is that what you mean? You're not going to use any of these machines I use for that. Lightweight, single needle, commercial. I don't even know what to tell you brand-wise. I would tell you Collier Equipment. They're in Alabama. And if you call them up and tell them what you want the machine to do, they will make some recommendations. They will sell it to you and ship it to you. But they'll have a conversation with you either way, probably. There are sewing groups all over Facebook that you can join for the specific thing that you want to build, probably even. And if you got on Marketplace on Facebook and put in sewing machine, you're going to see all kinds of stuff on there that you can drive and just pick up and not have to pay. Typically, when we ship machines, it was about $200 to put them on a pallet. I can put 2 of them on a pallet and then ship it, you know, in that manner. It was $200. I don't know what it costs now. Now, when we buy sewing machines, we usually take a trailer and just fill the trailer up and pick them up ourselves. But any commercial machine, I mean, I've got Singer, Nakajima, High Lead, Fast, Mitsubishi, Consew, Juki, Seiko. But most of them are really all the same machine. The consumable parts in them are interchangeable. Just so stuffed. Yeah, man, you could really probably do that with a home machine. Singer makes a machine called the HD. It's a heavy duty. It's a gray machine, more squared out. And they make 3 versions of it. You can get it at like Joann's and Michael's and probably even Hobby Lobby. That would probably be a huge step up from what she's using. While it's not a full-blown commercial machine, but it's going to function the same as what she uses now also. Went to buy metal siding seconds, and the guy gave them to me for free. Got a ton of metal siding, closing in a lean-to. The build cross skirts with my sons. Cross carts with my son. I have a lot of support from my brothers. That's cool, dude. Anytime I can get metal like that, we will always hold it on site. I have a stack of corrugated metal behind the feed house. We have enough to probably put a whole nother lean-to together. Maybe the colors don't match, but we also have had, my guys have bought like the wrong metal, and we never take that shit back. We always just hold it. We retain it. Same with all materials like that. Typhon Toxic roll-up. Can you make that option selectable? What is selectable? Order one of the other colors with contrast thread so the price is appropriate, and just put in notes that you want the Typhon Toxic, and we'll do it. Unless Amanda's on here and hears that. Wondering what covert and double wide I have Woodland crossbody bags. I don't think I have coverts, and I mean we're making them. But if we're talking this and you're running the promo code, it don't matter. Just order what you want. You'll get it. We're gonna get. I'll bet we get between 600 and 800 orders off this code. So if you're using a discount, if you're talking, you want to order this thing right now and not use any code off a quick ship or something, that's a different story. Pentagon readying thousands of guards. Yeah, but you know, so that's the headline everywhere. I heard that they told National Guard to make quick reaction forces for every state 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. A lot of these headlines that they're really pushing out and amplifying right now, it's all old news. It's not anything brand new. I have to go to the store to get candy. Usually get Reese's Cup, Snickers, Payday Hershey Dark. Hopefully there's oh, for Halloween. I'm like, what are you fucking talking about? Are we giving candy? No, man. We live out rural. Like, motherfuckers don't even come up my driveway when it's daylight, especially not at night. No. We're the place where people whisper and talk about what happens and don't want to come up the driveway. We got gates and fences and shit. And they did trunk or treat on Monday at Court Square, and then they're doing trick or treat whatever day Halloween's on. Thanks for putting out quality gear when you're on the other side of the globe. Having your gear fall apart is not an option. Trust, yeah. But there's other, I mean, most of the gear that's out there right now is probably pretty good. Unless you're buying like something from Pakistan or something. But thank you. EBT treat in Fresno. I was at Walmart tonight. It looked fucking normal. But I do see people saying that they're at Walmart and it's very crowded. Because the theory is that Walmart's going to close down, so they can't be getting sued over riots. So they're going to close down. And that's part of, I see a lot of these guys saying that that's part of the Great Reset. This is -2, all kinds of shit. We went to Walmart. I didn't buy anything that I wasn't going to buy, though. I didn't bulk up on anything. I didn't buy anything extra. I bought an apple pie. I bought an apple pie from Walmart. I bought 2 4-pedal LED lights because they only had 6 last time I bought them. And cat food. I bought cat food. EBT Boogaloo. Oh, that'd be a good shirt. Haven't been on in a minute, but you're still out here grind. Yeah, dude, this is what I do, man. We've been going since early this morning. I'll get off of here in probably 30 minutes, and I'll be up at 4:30 in the morning, if not earlier. And Friday we'll film a ton of content. Tomorrow we'll build a lot of content. Trump said he won't let EBT go down. I don't know what to tell you guys. EBT's already fucking down. I got a girl working here that gets EBT and SNAP, and she didn't get neither of her checks. She didn't get none of that fucking money reloaded. The new black paint is darker than the original. Fuck. Can you see it in the building, Amanda, or what? You're out there right now? Typhon Toxic tool roll up. Can you make them? So, Amanda, can you make Typhon Toxic tool roll up selectable? He said he's going to fix it next month with back pay. Is mini kit sale done? Yeah, you guys. I mean, you had like 3 weeks to use it, guys. You can see it. Well, that's a problem. I asked before what pouch would hold a 75 round AK. I still don't have the answer to it. I don't know. I want to. I'm pretty sure that the spent mag pouch will. If Dean Conrad was on here, he could tell you. I have an outstanding order for FUPA since. Yeah, where are you guys coming from, Troy? I got like 18 emails back to back asking about FUPAs. I know you have an order for a FUPA. So the answer is I don't have any FUPAs. The answer is we're going to build FUPAs. And as soon as we have yours, it'll ship. And if you're waiting, if you used a code, it will not ship until that item gets done with the code, because inevitably when the FUPAs are done, we won't have the free item. So take that information and post that information in whatever group that you're being talked that this is happening in. Or better yet, tag me in the group and I'll come in and say it. Back pay sounds great. Let me just back feed myself off of that. Yeah, how about you fucking send me, how about you send me the back pay too? Just had the best pizza of my life. You ever come to Ohio? I'm not coming to Ohio. I'll hook you up. Thank you, though. Is that where you live, Charles, Ohio? Yeah, they're both supposed to be flat. That might be what the difference is. Sometimes the paint, yeah, one paint's been on the wall for a couple days, too. Tool roll-up is now live. SNAP benefits have doubled since 2019 from 55 billion to over 100 billion. Yes, and the payout didn't go up. That's very odd, right? What started happening in 2019? Yeah, both flat. But it depends on the base they put it in, Amanda. Is it gloss? Is it flat? Is it semi-gloss? That could be the difference. What's the #1 TV show? I don't have American Idol of Infidel. People should look at more realistic outcome. 98% of people cut off from SNAP will incur credit card debt they'll never pay, and 2% will steal from whatever store they usually steal from. I'm fucking good with it. Help your own. If you want to help people, help them. If you can help people, help them. But I think that this is the demarcation where you're going to see who is who. Chris, what's up, man? I know when I'm painting, I tend to save some of the first to mix the 2 cans while applying to the paint. Yeah, I don't think we're repainting, Amanda. Don't trip on it. We'll look at it tomorrow with some real light on. Have you followed Diesel Brothers? I have followed Diesel Brothers, yeah. Yeah, so look past him getting arrested. Look at the videos that he has put out. I actually watch quite a bit of his stuff. I've got a couple friends that are actually very good friends with him. That is a big difference. You won't see most of it. The Cajun's going to block most all of it. I don't have a bag that is similar to the Fupa that I can get quicker. I'm looking to make a new order after spending a weekend with Evan. Yeah, telling me that you're going to place a new order as soon as your other order ships will never get your order shipped. The truth is, I couldn't even find your order. Everything's on paper here. We built all of this gear today. These are orders right here that are already batched and tasked that they are about to cut. There's over 100 right there. There's probably 50 in that pile. We work on paper here. Your Fupa is with probably 600 other Fupa orders. And then those will get broken down into colors, and then they will get cut, and then they will come out here and go into sewing. There is not a bag similar to a Fupa. Did you say Coyote Fupa? Did he say Coyote? A dude had emailed today with a Coyote Fupa, and I have multicam available, and I have Woodland available for standard Fupa. With black, the longer the side, the more pigment settles and the color changes tone. Some veterans get very low EBT, but an Afghan immigrant gets hundreds of dollars for EBT. What's your order number, Troy? You're not the dude that wanted to buy the bag and Evan told you no, and then you emailed me. Is that you? Because I know that guy was in class with you also with Evan, just in this trip here. But I will say, despite how long it may take, if something is unavailable, as soon as they make it, they ship. Yeah, we ship it right away, all the time. Here's what you don't know, is I get 100 of those emails a day. And I'm like, hey, the thing you paid for, we have that thing. It's the promo thing. I can ship it right now if you'd like to skip the free thing. And if I do 100 of those emails, I only hear back from 5 of them dudes. 95 go silent. How many more 4th of July orders? I don't know. Like, you want me to bullshit you? You want a bunch of words? You want a pat on the butt? The real answer is I don't fucking know. A lot. I don't think you guys grasp how many orders we actually build and ship, and every time we run a promo, how many actually come through. I know that I sit here and I talk to you guys every night, and you think that this, and it is a small company, but I realize because you have access to me, you have this perception that we can just go and, you know, answer all the questions. The truth is, I don't have a fucking clue, man. There's 5,000 open orders on any single given day here. When we come in here in the morning, Amanda prints a stack of orders, right? What's 100 pages? An inch is 100 pages. About 100 pages is an inch. Like, that's on just a weekly basis. Anytime we run a promo, like on a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, she prints out Thursday, she prints out Friday, she usually prints out Saturday, and then come Monday morning, if she doesn't, like Saturday, Sunday, Monday early morning, she'll print out 3-4 inches. Like, we run through reams of printer paper. And the quick fix, right? Everybody wants that discount and that free thing. If you want your shit to ship faster, put in notes you don't care about the free thing. I'll skip the free thing. When we go through and start pulling orders, those orders in the morning when she's going through them, no code and code. The no code shit is always what we ship first. And then as we're going through the code stuff, any of those that say, hey, I don't care about the free bag, we process what we can, and then we go through the others. Jose, what's up? All right, so you're saying that you will take multicam is what you're saying, right? So you ordered an OD FUPA and multicam radio pouch. I believe I can ship both of those in multicam. And just so you know, when you said, hey, I know John, when Evan told you he wouldn't sell you that pouch, and then you emailed me, I was going to cancel all your orders over that shit. Just so you know. If you don't care on the free bag color, will it go into? No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Does it help you? Yes. At some point in those pulls, it does. We work through, Troy, I don't care if we've met or not, buddy. I've met 80 billion fucking people. I'm telling you that I was going to kill all of your fucking orders and cancel you as a customer when you asked Evan. Evan told you no, and then you emailed me because I carbon copied him back on all of those, and he sent them to me. If you are who we were talking about, I was not going to do any more business with you over that bullshit. What did we have for? I had a ribeye for dinner. Troy, buddy, I haven't been to Blade Show in 6 years, man. You might be the coolest motherfucker in the world, but I'm telling you, you're also the dude, right, who wanted me to prototype out some thing for your company making a stove or something, if I remember. But you never came through. We never did it, right? You never ordered anything. You're the guy. I know who you are. So the free color thing, all those orders come through, they get batched into different colors of bags. Whichever one we run first, which is usually, it's going to be woodland or multicam black, or it's going to be dictated by what we have the most material of. We're going to run those for those orders and maybe 24 extra. The 24 extra will then go to guys that are like, hey, I'll take any color of bag. And then the next color gets done and the same thing happens. It's very manual though. It's very, very manual. But everything gets out of here. I get secondhand annoyance from you having to explain this night after night. It's good, man. It's good for content. It's good for traffic. I just order forget. It's like Christmas every time. We do go through, man. We go through fucking, we put hands, I personally put hands on at least 200 orders every day. How many cages do you think will fit in the snake house? It's 60 feet. The wall on each long side is 60 feet long. We have caging that is 36 inches. We have some smaller than that also, but most of it's like 36 inches, 48 inches, 5 feet, 6 feet, and 8 feet. But we're putting in some 10-foot cages also. Ask for purple thread. Yeah, we do quite a bit of multicam black with purple thread. Is your PT Cruiser purple? Order as stuff is on the email and you'll get it quick. Yeah, a lot of times you will. A lot of times you will. Any chance emu eggs in the free? No. We're gonna, like, first of all, I only have boy emus, but when I do have female emus, we will let them hatch out. We'll let them hatch. I have St. Croix hair sheet. You could do Dorpers, you could do Katahdins, you could do St. Croix. You have a lot of options. I have St. Croix because Doc Barry has St. Croix, and I bought my sheep from him. We need our forgotten weapons of nylon gear for us nerds. The people have to hear the stories of this stuff from the manufacturers and the users. Multicam black belt, purple thread. We've built like 5 or 6 of those in the last couple of weeks. I did one for Brandon. I do a lot of Brandon stuff. I build 3H Survival. I build all his stuff multicam black with purple. It's real and awesome to me that I get to put tons of harvest up on our shelves right now. Even if nothing happens, we are moving forward in the right direction. Gratitude, motivation. Hope no one wants boy emu eggs. I want to know what pocket Vickers kept in his Recce's gear. I don't know, man. I bet you could interview Vickers right now. My week's been really good. Yeah, our week's been good. Amanda's super stressed, but she's gotten everything she needs to do and has done a fucking ton of extra too. I don't know where she is right now. Maybe the shower. I'll bet she's out in the snake house or in her building. The apothecary 3D print farm. She's got 2 more machines that I think come tomorrow. What'd she build? She built something new today that was fucking cool. We've got some battery adapters. So a C battery and a AA battery, well, all of them. They're all the same voltage. They just have a bigger diameter, right? Which means they have a bigger gas tank. But she's built these adapters so that you can put a AA into a C battery, into a C adapter. So you can run your double A's in, for instance, lanterns. A lot of the LED lanterns take C size batteries for stuff like that. We're going to do a D adapter also. I sent her some information on 3D printing with carbon fiber. Right on. And then she's done she's got some battery holders and all kinds of shit. We got a bunch of new patches we're about to do. Do you have Fat Burger in Tennessee? I don't know if we do or not. Will her machines print that carbon fiber? It's not a PLA, right? What is it? Is it a PETG or? I know one of her machines has a hot bed and a hot nozzle and everything. Kept his Reese's. Should do a D adapter promo with BBD bags. Yeah, you could run hardened tips. Yeah, got it. Glow in the dark. The glow in the dark dragon was actually super cool, and it's all articulated. It's super cool, and it's super bright, man. She's done a bunch of those skull bowls, glow in the dark skull bowls. Those are big. They're probably the size. They're about the size of an actual human skull. Pierre, what's up? Can you put more than one AAA in a C or D cell? No. Nope. Could you? I don't know, but no, that's not how the adapters work. Have pouches for loose ammo. Yeah, we have a lot of stuff that could do that actually. Our flat packs do that. Our toiletry bags are great for loose ammo. You can put a fucking ton, like over 1,000 rounds in those things easy. They do make adapters that can use multiple AAAs for a C battery and multiple A's for D. Interesting. I'm not aware of that. Chewy, you have a good night too, man. Toiletry bags organized inside clothes bag. Yeah, you can put 5 inside of a medium. Yep. And I believe on the website, I know we made a video. The link doesn't show a preview, but the link will take you to the video for toiletry bags showing how much of each caliber will fit in a toiletry bag. All right, guys, I'm out. Everybody have a good evening. See you tomorrow. We will probably do a live during the day tomorrow.